Now, what does it really feel like to work in the F1 pit lane? Heart pounding as the car roars in. What does it take to change a tyre in less than 2 seconds, knowing that any mistake could cost the team the race? And what does it feel like to stand in the pit lane after a successful pit stop, knowing that you have done your part to help your team win? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to another video from World of Racing. Pit crews are the heart and soul of any F1 team. They're the people who make sure the car is in top shape, ready to take on the grueling demands of an F1 race. They're the ones who change the tyres in the blink of an eye, faster than you can say pit stop, and make crucial adjustments that can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Now remember the 2019 German Grand Prix? It was a rainy day, the track was slippery, and the stakes were high. Max Verstappen, the young prodigy from Red Bull Racing, was in a tight race. He came into the pit, and what happened next was nothing short of miraculous. His crew changed his tyres in just 1.88 seconds. Yes, 1.88 seconds. That's faster than it takes to blink. And guess what? Verstappen went on to win the race. That's the power of a pit crew. Let us rewind a bit further to the 2016 Brazilian Grand Prix. Oh, it was a nail-biting race with Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg battling it out for the championship. Hamilton came into the pit and his crew pulled off a flawless pit stop, catapulting him back into the race. Of course, Hamilton went on to win the race and eventually the championship. Again, the unsung heroes were the pit crew. Being a part of a pit crew is not for the faint-hearted. We're not talking about your average 9-to-5 job. No, this is a world where the stakes are high, the pressure is intense, and every second counts. Imagine you're standing in the pit lane, the roar of the engines is deafening, and the smell of burning rubber fills the air. Your heart is just pounding in your chest as you watch the car zoom past at breakneck speed, and then you hear it, the call. Your driver is coming in for a pit stop. In that moment, everything else fades away. I mean, it's just you, your team, and the car. You sprint into action, your hands moving with practiced precision as you change the tyres and refuel the car. The whole thing is over in less than 3 seconds, and then, just like that, the car is back on the track, and you're left standing in the pit lane, your heart still racing. Now, apart from the adrenaline rush, being a part of a pit crew is also about teamwork and camaraderie. Each person has to perform their role flawlessly. You've got to trust your teammates, and oh boy, the stress. Imagine having the outcome of a race resting on your shoulders. One mistake, one fumbled wheel nut, and it could all be over. Now, for those who don't know, pit crews use some pretty impressive tools to do their job. Take the wheel gun, for example. These are pneumatic guns that send pulses of torque to loosen and tighten the wheel nut when applied. They spin at more than 10,000 revolutions per minute. That's faster than a DJ at a techno rave. Interestingly, they have a lighting system that signals when the procedure is done. Apart from wheel guns, there's a whole team of specialists. You've got the rear jack and steadier side jack who stabilize the car. These guys are like the foundation of a building, providing the stability needed for the rest of the crew to do their job. They use specially designed jacks that can lift a car weighing hundreds of kilograms in a split second. Then you've got the wheel-off crew and wheel-on crew who handle the tyres. They use a variety of tools, from simple hand tools to sophisticated devices, to ensure the tyres are securely attached and ready for the race. The front wing flap adjust makes adjustments to the aerodynamics. This person is like the brain of the operation, making crucial decisions that can affect the car's performance on the track. Lastly, there's something called the pit stop controller. They ensure that everything runs smoothly and safely. They use a variety of tools, from simple stopwatches to sophisticated software, to keep track of everything that's happening during a pit stop. Phew, a whole lot of tools. And do you know which mastered them? Of course, the Red Bull Racing. These guys are the pit stop kings of F1. Back in 2020, they recorded the quickest pit lane times in 11 out of 17 races. They've been constantly nailing their pit stops race after race. It's like they got some sort of sixth sense, knowing exactly when to swoop in and get the job done. And it's not just about speed. They've got the precision, teamwork, and a whole lot of guts. They hold 9 of the 10 fastest pit stops ever done in the pit lane. That's some serious bragging rights there. Ole Schack, a front-end mechanic on Max Verstappen's car and one of the rear-wheel gunners for Red Bull Racing, when asked about what a fast pit stop feels like, he said, "A fast stop feels slow. As a gunman, you've hit the wheel nut first time, the wheel has come off, the next one is going on, and at the same time, if you hear silence in between, it means all four corners are doing the same thing. It's a beautiful feeling." Callum, a senior engine technician and another rear-wheel gunner for Red Bull Racing, shared his thoughts on their record-breaking pit stops, saying, "We hold 9 of the 10 fastest pit stops ever done in the pit lane. I think we all just take great pride in it. When you've come away and you know that you've done everything you could, things went pretty smoothly, and all your practice has paid off." It's clear that for Ole Schack, Callum and a lot more, being a part of the pit crew is not just a job, it's a passion. Moving on, the pit lane has seen its fair share of drama over the years, so why not talk about some of the most interesting and sometimes downright scary incidents involving pit crews. Back in the 2009 Brazil Grand Prix, Heikki Kovalainen was in a rush to leave his pit stop lane and punched the throttle while his fuel pipe was still attached to the car. The pipe was torn apart, with the highly flammable fuel splashing everywhere around him. Then came Kimi Räikkönen, who drove behind him in the lane as they were both on their way back to the race. The fuel got in touch with his heated car, causing a short burst of fire in front of his car. A scary moment for everyone involved. Both drivers had to stop. There's another incident worth talking about, the 1999 European Grand Prix, where Eddie Irvine from Ferrari had one of the biggest mishaps of Ferrari's pit lane team. The rear right tyre was missing altogether from the team, who waited for the driver. When they signalled Irvine to go, the tyre was still missing. By the time they attached it, he had already stayed for an entire 48 seconds in the lane, which ruined his race and title hopes. He was 2 points short of the title at the end of the season. In 2008 Singapore Grand Prix, Felipe Massa from Ferrari rushed back into the race with the fuel line still attached to his car. One of the crew members went flying a couple of meters as he tried to rip it away from the car. When Massa realized what had happened, he pulled over to have the problem resolved. He was leading the race at that point, but came in dead last in the end. So the next time you watch an F1 race, spare a thought for the unsung heroes. What do you think about the role of pit crews in F1? Do you have a favourite pit crew moment? Drop your comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, why not like it, share it with your friends, and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next videos. And as always, thanks for watching and happy racing.